And we have from the 2026 Northern Hemisphere Season Predictions, and surprisingly, it was a very abnormal thing to do right there. This is probably the newest post from YouTube, and unfortunately, right here it states Clary is on the way there. How many days left until the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season and Eastern Pacific hurricane season? Probably like May 15th and June 1st, 2026. And probably like the let's take it out right here. Let's see it more the hurricanes, but the hurricane season predictions. And we have from the Atlantic hurricane season prediction for 2026: 24 typical storms, 7 to 14 hurricanes, and 4 to 6 major hurricanes. And but your storm strikes are very abnormal things to do. But the landfall, but the landfall expectations is really important. So we got the Texas, Louisiana, Florida, probably like Mexico, Cuba, Bahamas, Leisure Antilles, and Leeward Islands. Okay, let's take a look right there into the Pacific. The Eastern Pacific hurricane season predictions for 2026: 22 tropical storms, 6 to 7 hurricanes, and 5 major hurricanes. This is probably like 5 major hurricanes. This is probably a lot of storm tracks. Very expected thing right here. As you know, there are lots of with abnormal landfalling effects for the impacting in Mexico. But there are no landfalls right here because but the ocean is so massive. It was a very gigantic storms. Now how these storms actually formed, and let's take a look right here. Let's move on to the Western Pacific Typhoon Season Predictions for 2026: 23 tropical storms, 16 typhoons, and 5 super typhoons. Well, because I was surprisingly has been really absorbing I'm assuming about the landfall periods. Is only from the Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao are being affected. China, Vietnam, probably like Japan and South Korea has been facing the landfall period. And we got the let's move on from the Northern Indian Ocean. So we got the Northern Indian Ocean cyclone predictions for 2026. That sadly they had no cyclones have been formed. So we got the Northern Indian Ocean cyclone. So we got 6 tropical storms, 4 cyclones, and 3 super tropical cyclones. Okay, that's sad. But some tracks right here it really showed up. That is a very expecting. But the landfall periods, it's it's on the India, Sri Lanka, Yemen, Omar, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar. That probably didn't know about it. So stay tuned for the with updates. Will there because we had typical storm Nakain. He's slowly dying.